Many Duterte followers just follow anyone who loves the president or who is a proven cultist. That's the behavior of cultists. Okay, like I said earlier, what we have in this country is politics of personality. Okay, politics of personality. So let's continue. And John Magno responded after she was called Punggok ni Ogie Diaz.
Ang lakas naman makipag-away ng bakla na to sa akin. Don't you have children to feed? So nauna ka na sa bakuna. Do you need a Yuda next? Is there a going rate for anybody na nakikipag-away sa akin and I get to mention them? Because I think I mentioned your name twice. So for Negatrons, may proof kasi na binabayaran kayo, diba? If you're relevant. That's kind of sad na ikaw tong sanay na empleyado and you tell me ako yung binabayaran every 15? Libre po mag-celebrate at mag-love sa Pilipinas. But for somebody like you, I'm pretty sure nangangailangan ng pamilya mo. Not only is that you look poor, you truly are poor in soul and spirit. Don't pick a fight with me, bakla. You think hindi kita sasagutin. Between you and me, ikaw ang kailangang sumikat, ako ang hindi. Laos ka na, di ba? You're a nobody, a gremlin. So you need to be a Negatron para mapag-usapan. Pathetic.
What the hell? I mean, there is a lot to unpack there, but let's listen to Ogie Diaz's response.
Sa babaeng punggok. O in fairness, mas maganda ka sa dilim kesa sa liwanag. Bakit hindi mo i-maintain yun? At saka please naman, te. Oo. Huwag mo namang ikinukumpare yung sarili mo kay Miriam Defensor Santiago na ikaw na ang modern day. Miriam, Diyos ko po, huwag naman. Huwag naman ang comparison at all. At saka huwag mo namang minamaliit ang mga frontliners natin. Mas kailangan sila kaysa kailangan ka. At saka huwag akong pinaproblema mo. Mas maraming malalalang problema sa bansa kaysa problemahin mo ako. Tingin-tingin ka rin sa paligid. Oo, baka napupulagan ka lang. Sa akin lang malinaw ang mata mo eh. Ang ganda mo nga sa dilim.
Alright, Ogie Diaz is right, but there's a lot to unpack here, okay, her statement, because she comes across as a narcissistic psychopath, and we don't even know who she is. Anyone who listens to this video will definitely see the kind of creature John Magno is, because we don't know who she is. Alright, so let's do some Google search.
Sa babaeng punggok.
Alright? Okay, so we're gonna check if John Magno is someone we already know when we don't know anything about her. So, napakayabang na akala mo siya yung napakataas niya, hindi naman siya kilala. Ano ba siya? Okay? We don't even know who she is. Who the hell is John Magno? Wala. We have this Facebook post from Senora, which I think is, yeah, it's already not available online. No one knows who John Magno is, but if you're gonna check her videos, she sounds like she's the best. She sounds like she's so powerful. She sounds like, you know, she's so rich. Okay. Alright? Do you need an ayuda next? Nauna ka sa bakuna? Ang dami niyang kabubuang pinagsasabi na pag napakinggan mo yung kanyang comment, you would think na according sa kanya, sa gobyerno nanggagaling ang bakuna. Okay? Alright? When, you know, that's the only way World Health Organization tries to fairly distribute vaccines all over the world. Siyempre, ipapadaan niya sa gobyerno. Kahit hindi si Duterte ang nasa gobyerno, dadaan pa rin yan sa gobyerno. Kasi nga naging state commodity na ang COVID vaccine. Alright? Idadaan nila sa gobyerno yan para maging equitable, fair yung distribution. But, itong mga followers ni Duterte, akala nila pag naging nagkaroon ka ng vaccine, kailangan maging parte ka ng kulto nila. Alright? That's how I understand their argument. Alright? As long as if you can buy your own vaccine, you can buy it. The problem is, nagkakaroon ng monopoly. Ang gobyerno na yung mahawak ng vaccine. Kasi that's the only way the World Health Organization and other, donors. Kasi dinonate lang yan ng China. Hindi niyo ba alam na yung mga doses ng vaccines na yan ay dinonate ng China at ibang mga bansa? Right? So, pag nabakunahan ka at critic ka ni Duterte, utang na loob mo yun. At wala kang karapatan. We have what we call vaccine shaming in this country, and it's being led by a moron named Jam Magno. Yeah, I mean, ganito mag-argue yung mga hindi alam ang pinagsasabi. So, yun yung una. Pangalawa, okay, minamaliit niya ang mga empleyado. Okay? Pakinggan nyo.
Is there a going rate for anybody na nakikipag-away sa akin and I get to...
Nakikipag-away sa akin? Sino ka ba? I mean, we don't have to argue with you. You don't say anything that's logical at all. All we can do is probably mock you because that's your only worth. You're not worth any logical argument because all you do is bash anyone. All you do is spread hate. That's all you do. All you do is try to humiliate anyone who is critical of your idol. That's all you do, right?
Them because I think I mentioned your name twice. So for Negatrons, my proof kasi
Negatrons. Right? Define Negatrons now. Negatrons is anyone. Negatron is anyone who is critical of my idol. That's probably the definition of Negatron by Jam Magno.
Bayaran kayo, diba? If you're relevant.
Well, according to reports and intel, it is the Duterte administration who paid trolls during the elections. I'm not a Leni Robredo supporter, and I don't like her, to be honest with you. I don't even like her daughters, really, who are so... I even called one of her daughters, I think it's the eldest, ignorant. So, alright, let's make sure that that's clear, shall we? Okay? So, alright, so according to reports before... Okay, we're gonna get there later. Let's try to use Google. Duterte paid trolls. Yes. And according to reports, yes, there were Philippines Troll Patrol, and Duterte admits paying trolls for 2016 elections. Alright, so who has this track record of using trolls to defend himself? It's probably your idol, the one you're trying to defend with your ad hominem attacks, right? So let's continue with Jam Magno's
That's kind of sad na ikaw
statement.
tong sanay na empleyado and you tell me ako yung...
Sanay na empleyado. So that's one thing. She's being condescending, and she's trying to belittle employees. Nakala mo yung pagiging empleyado ay isang what do you call this? Kahiya-hiya. Something that you need to be ashamed of. Coming from this creature.
Bayaran every 15? Libre po mag-celebrate.
By the way, I'm not here to defend Ogie Diaz. I'm just using this to express my thoughts, right? Ogie Diaz is not technically an employee, because to be an employee, there must be an employer-employee relationship. So he's a talent manager. Ogie Diaz is a talent manager. You're managing people. You're not an employee of ABS-CBN. You're actually the boss, because you're the manager of artists or actresses. All right, and you can have your talents be employed by any brands or corporations, not just ABS-CBN, but also GMA7. So, this moron doesn't know what she's talking about. Ogie Diaz is not technically an employee.
At mag-love sa Pilipinas. But for
Love.
somebody,
There's a difference between Philippines as a nation and the government of the Philippines. And this is what this moron does not understand. This is an analogy, the best analogy I could give you. I love China, its culture, the food, the people, because I happen to know someone who is a Chinese who is really kind, is really friendly, And I like the people there. I like, the Chinese foods, the culture, etc. But I don't like the Chinese government, the CCP. There's a difference between the Chinese culture and the Chinese CCP or the government. Alright? And we're going to apply the same principle to the Philippines as a nation and its people and its nature, and the Philippines as a government. The government is a separate entity because the government, there is an incumbent government, but that particular government can be replaced by any government in the future, right? So that's the difference, and this is what this moron does not understand. All right, and more so, if you love your country, more so that you need to speak out and tell your fellow Filipinos what's wrong in this country. Okay, we call it tough love. You appear to be harsh, okay, whenever you try to reprimand your son or a relative or a loved one, but you're actually doing that. You're actually chiding them. You're actually scolding them because they did something wrong, because you love them and you care for them. And we apply the same principle in this case, okay? We criticize or we're critical of the government because we love the country, okay? Not because we hate anyone, not because we hate this country. That's actually poisoning the well argument. It's a fallacious argument, really. We try to poison the well that, hey, all people who attacks the president does not love the Philippines. And who are you to say that? You're just a moron. You don't even know what you're talking about.